So up until now, we'd be keeping this a little bit of a secret.
But today we're going to let you in and show you some work in progress that you haven't seen before.
We are indeed.
So come and have a look.
Right, are you ready for this? Come and have a look at the disaster area.
Oh dear. So this room we call my parents' room because they would stay in it mostly, but it's a guest room, spare room. We were doing it up as a surprise for them, but that's all gone out the window, obviously. But now we do need to finish it.
Yeah, we do, don't we? What are we going to do? Fill,
tape up all the joints.
Yeah.
Fill it, make it beautiful, finish the last little bits.
So we've got to re-plumb the radiator.
And we've got to try and get this all ready really just in a couple of months in time for the spring because people are going to start coming to see us.
Yes.
And other than this, there is nowhere else for them to stay at the moment.
Not comfortably, anyway.
Not comfortably.
Not unless they want to come to France and squat. Up. And this is our beautiful Italian bed. I think it's walnut. We bought it ages and ages and ages ago from an Italian antique dealer. And to be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea why it's not in our bedroom and why we are not sleeping on it, because I just love it.
I think the dogs do too. I would like to point out that the dogs are not normally allowed on the bed.
No, they're not. It's just for this shot. Right, okay, that's it now. Off the bed now, girls.
Come on, girls.
I don't think so. It's lovely.
Oh, good girl, Mimi.
Well done, Mimi.
You're a good girl. So this beast of a radiator should hopefully keep this room very warm. It's moved out at the moment because we insulated behind this wall, which will make a big difference in here. But it needs to be sort of re-plumbed in properly. So we're really hoping that we can get our fantastic plumber, Derek, to come back and do that bit, because I think that might be beyond us. I'm Claire, and this is my husband, Lionel.
And this is our Chateau life.
This time, we've shown you my parents' room, but we've still got to show you our different ideas for decorating.
And I cut a hole for a new door and find something in my Wellington boot.
And I finished the railing in the office.
So the look, darling.
Yeah, I mean,
Are we going to have a row?
We can have a row if you want.
No, I don't want a row.
I think bright pink, everything.
Okay, we're going to have a row.
So what I'm really worried about is whether we can get this right.
Well, of course we can.
But do you really think so? To get that level of luxury finish, to get there, can we do that?
Well, we'll certainly give it a go. I mean, good grief, what can we get wrong?
Well, I mean, we've still
lots of things. So this is our other tower. You may have heard me talking about my famous tower power shower. So what I want to do is, where at some point, we can't do it now, but we're going to use this as our tester for the tower power shower. And we're going to see all the mistakes that we could possibly make in here and then not repeat them in our super luxurious tower power shower down the other end.
I wanted to do one of those sort of mural scene wraparound.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot.
If we could do that, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I've seen some of those murals where it's sort of like a hunting scene. I think that's quite nice.
I was going more flowery.
A flowery hunting scene.
Pastely, pinky, flowery, girly.
Okay.
There used to be a door here for the loo that was there, which just opened into the corridor. And that didn't make sense to us because this loo should only be used by that bedroom. So we wanted to move it to make it a private loo just for there.
I know you'll be surprised, but I cut this hole in the wall. I know, no, it's okay. Applause, that's enough. Thank you very much. No, quiet in the room. So anyway, so now we have a proper ensuite, which just makes a lot more sense for a bedroom.
So this is actually, I think this is a really good size. So we're going to have the loo here. Nice brand new floating loo. Very nice indeed. And then basin here. There wasn't a basin in here before, it was just a loo. because maybe the French don't wash their hands. So basin there, we need to find a nice mirror, we need some nice lighting, build a little shelf. Yeah, there's quite a lot to do. Cozy, I know you hate the word cozy, but cozy.
Slightly overused at the moment.
Yes. Comforting, relaxing, very chateau, very luxurious.
Yeah.
A treat for people. If people have come all this way to come and see us, I want them to have a really lovely experience in here.
Yeah. Well, you know that thing, you walk into a beautiful room and your towels are beautifully laid out on the bed.
Yeah.
And, you know, and the butler's knocking on the door.
Should we have tea? Where have we been anywhere with the butler?
Tea, isn't it? Tea everywhere, tea.
Well, in here, we need to get rid of this old wood burner, which has got Argos written on the front, which if you're from the UK, that will mean something, but I don't think it's that Argos. And then it's blocked up behind. So I hate to think what level of nastiness is behind there, but it'd be nice to get it out, because if you are coming to stay with us in a beautifully restored French chateau, then you want the full chateau experience, and to come up to bed and have a beautiful little fire burning here would be absolutely magical.
There is actually, I mean, there is nothing more magical than falling asleep with an open fire burning.
Technically, we've still got to plumb in a toilet.
Yeah, it's all going to be a doddle, darling.
We'll just watch a load of YouTube videos.
Yeah. I love the way that we want to do this, so that when our family come and visit us, that they have pure, unadulterated luxury. However, when they go to the loo, it could all go wrong.
Oh, that's going to be stressful. The first flush.
Be standing in the corridor
with a bucket underneath. And we need to get to it because, you know.
Yeah, we do. I know.
Time's are ticking.
Time's a ticking.
Time's a ticking.
Never heard that one before.
No, have I?
You're brilliant.
This had to come off and then now it can go back on, but it's all going to need preparing, sanding down, and then some of the dimensions will have changed a bit. So that's going to be a fun challenge. So luckily, somebody actually put some thought into this and Lionel marked everything so we know which bit goes where.
We put a lot of thought into how we were going to heat the water for the basin. And then you think about, having a hot water tank, In essence, this end of the house gets used so little, only gets used when you have visitors. So we came up with this answer is getting basically a localized little electric water heater for the basin, which only heats the water when you need it. And, it's such a really tidy little thing. It's fantastic. And so this is really how it sort of like changes your way of thinking. When you live in a house, a chateau this big, you have to just reassess. In a place like this, it just completely changes you. And it really has had this enormous effect on us. We think about things very, very differently. Ah, what's that in there? Oh, man!
Vu qu'il n'y a rien.
Pour faire passer ça, I mean, ideally we want to hide these cables.
Yeah.
We've got to be careful because we can't dig in. So these are the ones with like the little thin bricks behind it. So we can't cut into them too deeply.
Do you think we need to plasterboard that wall as well?
Well, ideally, I suppose yes, but I don't really want to.
Donc là, il ne sonne pas, donc ça veut dire que ce fil-là, je m'en doutais un peu.
What are you doing?
Doing my passport pictures.
Well, could you not? Because I've got to finish the railing in here.
Sorry.
And don't smile. So I've had a good long thinking break for a few days and I've worked out how I'm going to do the bit over the door, which I was very confused about. So I've got a bit like this and I've got a bit like that. And then it's gonna make perfect sense. It's gonna work. It's gonna be good. So in order to make it nice and strong over the door here, I've got this bit, which I bent, which is gonna fix on there and then slide in there like that. And I'll fix it on, clamp it on, and then just get it perfectly straight over the top of the door here. And then I'll be able to, the plasterboard will come to there. And then I'll clad this side with some thin wood. And then we'll put the door frame back on top and it should look good. trying to get this perfectly straight. That's pretty good. This is my slightly complicated corner, but it seems to be working. 82.5. No, why is that wrong? Why is that wrong? Right, so I may not deserve my gold star after all, because this measurement is now off by 1.5 centimetres. And I've realised why, and that is because I took into account the skirting board down the bottom when I was measuring from the wall to where this one goes. But instead of adding it, I took it away. But it's going to be fine because this is just a middle bit. There'll be a sheet of plasterboard to there, and then the rest will start from there. So as long as I know where the line is for this, it's going to be absolutely fine and nobody needs to know about it. So I finished that bit above the door now, and it is absolutely perfect. No dodgy measurements at all. It is spot on, honest. So all I need to do now is use some of these offcuts of wood, which actually came from the salon, to brace behind some of the metalwork, because where it's so far away from the wall, it could get a bit wibbly wobbly. So I'll just put some bits behind to where it fits, screw it all in, screw it together, and then that'll make the wall just a bit more secure. So I am nearly there.
Right, let's get started on these wonderful gates. Let's turn this chateau into a real chateau. So I'm looking forward to starting this. I can't wait to get the gates back up. Here we go.
Next time on our Chateau Life, we make a bit more progress with the gate. And I join my friend Erin for a slightly strange morning of pretending to be English patients to help out with radiology students having their exams. See you then.